Alright, round 3, we're going to keep this. No black mana, which makes walk the plank awkward, but sand is still fine. Still staying relatively busy. Drover is very, very, very strong. Unreasonably strong card. Okay, so playing against a Naya dinosaur ramp deck. So they can play a 7-drop this turn. It's pretty impressive. Nice. So 5/5 on turn 4 alongside just a mass of dudes. So not looking too good here, are we? So another white mana, which is starting to get super awkward now. So I guess we'll play another Conquistador. So we're taking at least probably like 11 next turn. I don't think we can win, unfortunately. So while our opponent is going off with all the ramp, all the fatties, we're unable to find our black mana. So certainly awkward, to say the least. And going head-to-head with Swordtooth is not going to end well for us either, since that card is exceptionally good in general, exponentially better against us. So we'll just take 1 quadrillion damage. And then on top of that, they have more. Okay. So there's our black mana. Let's see, if I get in for 10, they still deal far too much damage to us. So what can I do? Guess we can mark this and then pass. Leave up Slash of Talons for something. Hopefully rip a Walk the Plank to take care of the Swordtooth. I guess that's doable. So I'm trying to think if I'm supposed to just... I think we take it. I don't want to take it, but I think we do. Okay, so then they just get more. Call of the Feast is good. Still in just, unfortunately, no position to attack. So, yeah, we just don't have much of anything, do we? Yep. Pretty unhappy with the state of affairs here. So, just really cannot find the second black mana, sadly. So I guess we'll play a Hoarder. Go like this. Let's see, we take 2 trample, 4 total, but then we can slash this. So we walk the plank there, and we still die. So we'll go to the next game here. So, like I said, Raging Swordtooth is going to be just going to beat us every time, unfortunately. I guess we can Legion's Judgment. That looks a lot better. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. So let's cut a... I think flying over top might still be relevant. Not exactly sure what to cut, to be honest. Kind of feeling just the Cobbled Wings is fine to cut. Just because I'm not sure. Alright, play first. Keep this. So I guess we can go Bloodletter into Mark. That's pretty good. Bloodletter into Mark into Deacon. Maybe even better. Now I kind of want to do the Queen's Commission, but I think we're just going to do Bloodletter. We're going to go for the Mark play. It's ultimately going to be higher dividend payoff, more damage output, more life flank. Just once again, opponent having no problem with mana. So we'll mark here, get him for 4. Next turn Deacon, see what we can do with that. Okay. They don't have the out, so that's good news. Let's see if they have the unfriendly fire. Nope. They do have reach. But that'll have to do. So we're gonna potentially play into the Raging Swordtooth here. Aegisar is less worrisome. So I think they're just dead because they have one reach guy. So it looks like we got this game because we just have to buff our Sky Marcher. And that'll do it. So we don't need to show the banner. So, do get to go to game 3 here. So that was a weird game because they didn't play any ramp. That one. Which is weird. But, yeah, I don't think we saw any enchantments. We probably want the Heartstopper, don't we? Yeah, I think we probably need the Death Touch. So, we'll cut a, something. I honestly don't know what the best cut is. Might be like a Sky Marcher. Maybe a Soldier. Probably a 1/1 actually because of the stupid Swordtooth. Alright, we'll cut a Sky Marcher. At least Heartstopper survives it. That is nice. Let's see here. Yeah, we can keep this. It's a pretty good hand. Well, maybe they'll have Nest Invader and we can take care of it. Nope. Alright. So plan is what? Bloodletter into something? Guess we don't have anything we can go into yet. Looks like they're missing their land drops though. They did mull to 5, which is good news for us. So let's play the Ruin Raider here so we can get our card advantage on. I guess we could have done the Bloodletter and just done the Ruin Raider next turn, but I feel like with the Slash of Towns we can deal with most things. And this is technically higher damage output. Guess I should have really played that. Well, no, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Guess how many 7 drops we have in our deck. Alright. So, beat our opponent who had to mull to 5. I think they had an excellent deck, though. They destroyed us game 1 amazingly well. They were like ramp, 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 fatty, 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 fatty. So that was sick. Which is actually why I hate the ramp deck in general. Because ramp decks shouldn't play out as good as they do. Like, it beyond my comprehension how a deck that requires the perfect combination. Think of any deck. What does any deck require? Certain amount of lands, certain amount of spells. Done. What's a ramp deck require? Certain amount of lands, certain amount of spells. Spells have to be rampy in the beginning and then fatty in the middle to end. So it's like an extra step of stuff you have to go through to consistently win with ramp. Yet somehow it always does it. Or not always, but somehow it does it. I don't get it. Basically, I don't understand how ramp decks are ever consistently winning. But I mean, you had your Kessig Wolf run and standard, your Primeval Titan prime time deck, so they totally can do it. So we went 2-1 with this deck. I actually thought we would probably 3-0 with this deck because we had the 2 Mark of the Vampires, and it just looked like a pretty nasty deck, but we totally did not. We got destroyed by 2 Regisars. So, alright. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. We'll see you then.